Well, we have the wee Kitefin here. This is the blue and black titanium handled with probably the most beautiful of the ones I've seen, or at least in general, most handles that are offered in a titanium. This light really picks up great no matter the angle that you do it in, and it provides a lot of great um, traction for your grip, even though it's a very thin knife. Action is incredible on it. I wear extra large gloves, but my hands fit perfectly on this. Jimping is pretty good. I could have stood to have it just a little higher up for my thumb, but all in all, if you were to choke up on that choil and have it like so, you can get some really great detail cuts. It's quite a beautiful hollow satin finish, hollow grind. The blade itself is 3.24 inches or 82.2 millimeters. Rest of specs, we do have caged ceramic ball bearings in here, and this you may have seen before on other reviews or so forth, people talking about its strong detent. It flicks right out just fine. It's not too hard. The flipper tab on it does have some nice jimping, and it's quite comfortable for a light switch. You can do it with authority downward. It's not very drop shutty, but you can do it like so, or as I like to do it for closing, is just use my index finger. I also like to use my index finger for getting like that, but I'm okay with it not being so smooth that it's drop shutty. I kind of prefer that it isn't, just so I can have more control of the blade and where it's going. So yeah, this is a nice drop point hollow grind on here, and it is made for slicing. It is razor sharp. I've heard some people say that the centering on these is not centered. I'm not saying that. It's quite nice for me. Lock up on it has been perfect. I'd give it maybe a good 50% or more or less. I don't know, probably right on 50 or 51. But all in all, phenomenal. Handle thickness is 0.38 of an inch, and you could say that's what's that, about 86 millimeters. And although this is a 3.24 inch of a blade itself from here to there, the cutting edge itself, because of this large choil, is 2.68 inches, which honestly is just enough for everyday tasks. The weight on it is 2.88 ounces or 81.7 grams overall. It's just under 7.5 inches, so 7.49 inches. It's a great strong frame lock. I've heard other people complaining that if they are squeezing on this and want to try to, they have a hard time deploying it or closing it if they're squeezing that frame lock part. I did not have that problem with this. This has been pretty flawless because of its nice thinness of the width on here and the way this handle's designed. It's pretty simple, but just enough to really give you a great feel and hold on it. I've been pretty impressed with it all in all. And again, it is really a beautiful eye catcher, at least on the one side. The rest on here, I'm okay with that being black. As far as for some comparable options of size with other knives, if you'd like to get that, we have, let's see, Kershaw Blur. Kershaw Blur, just a little bigger. And let's see. I would say one of the closest in size to it would maybe be a Rat 1, or I'm sorry, the Rat 2, R2D2 for those who like to hear that, but pretty similar. I always consider the Rat 2 to be very small, and generally don't carry it for like that, but for some reason this just seems to fit a little more like a mid-size, even though it's roughly about the same. It just, I don't know, maybe it's a width of that blade. And of course we have the Kaiser here, and it is also pretty good size, comparable, at least blade wise. A little longer in the handle on this. Another comparable option would be the Artisan Cutlery Arroyo, and I think you're maybe about the same size blade wise, and even grip wise. So get that one out of the way. Got the full size feldspar, and I would say it's just under the blade length of the full size one. That's my own little grit dye job on it. And I guess a more close would be the mini feldspar, which is just a tad shorter. But all in all, very pleased with it. I'm seeing that it's offered in anywhere from like 142 to 160 and up. So, I mean, they have the different versions, carbon fiber, all titanium, different colors, and I'm very happy I was able to score this one. It is immaculate to look at. It's a nice everyday carry, gentleman pocket jewelry, whatever you want to call it, but it's a user. I've put some use on this, and it's been extremely sharp. I mean, I'll do my little leg shaving for you, and there you go. It's, yep, there they are. Nice, smooth, and kissable. So, there you go. That is the wee Kitefin, and another video for it, if in case you didn't see one that you like. Hopefully you like mine. If you did, please feel free to leave a like and a comment if you want. I'm just doing this for me and for anybody else that wants it. I'm not getting paid for these things. So if you like what you're saying, and if you'd like to see more from my collection and my thoughts on these things, go ahead and let me know. Leave a like. Thanks.